way your team is playing, the way the President's been, is there any other team you want to play right now with what's going on with your program?
Well, I mean, let's face it, we haven't beaten Duke here. We understand that, and it's the problem is with these games, if you make everything the game of the year, it's an important game for us. I mean, it's an important game for the program, and it's an important game for the players. But I'm just happy we're in the position to do this. You got two undefeated teams coming in. It's kind of the way it should be. It's been two programs that have been pretty steady the last 20-some years. That's the way it should be. But Duke's Duke. I mean, they got good players. They got a beast inside, and he's about as all-around a good a player. And that's Boozer. He can pass it. He can shoot it. He can post up. He can defend it. I mean, he is maybe one of the most complete players they've had.
How do these measuring stick games? I mean, you've had a few of them already this year to kind of see where you measure up. Like, how when you get to a game like this, how much do those ones help for this?
Well, I think they help, but I'm going to stick to what I've been saying to everybody, and I think you saw it last night a little bit. We're not going to know till the middle of December, maybe even a little longer, because some people are already in rare form, and some people are really struggling because they've had so many transfers in, and they're trying to get those guys ready to go, and some have had some serious injuries. Like, you look at Washington, it's a really good team, and I think Oregon, I think those teams have had some injuries. So I'm waiting until the middle of December before I feel like I know who we're playing. I know a little bit more about ourselves. We've had 2 great days of practice. I think our guys are really focused in, dialed in, and that's what we have to be, because we're not going to out-talent somebody, but I think you can outwork somebody.
Do you feel good about Cam, where he's at after missing last game?
I feel a lot better about him today. He's doing just about everything today. I mean, he's not quite where he was, but I feel good. I mean, Cam's he's gonna come out and play, and he's tough enough that he'll play with anything. So it's getting better every day.
Do you trust this team yet? Like, it seems there's a consistency to the toughness and veracity that they play with. Are you starting to trust that they'll show up game after game?
Starting to. Yeah, I'm not ready to. Like I said, I'm not ready because I don't know how these other teams have been. Like Kentucky was a big win, and yet Kentucky's struggling, right? So it's hard to figure out yet. How big were our big wins, and I'm not. I guess I am dampering it a little bit because I believe what I'm saying, but been really good, and that's encouraging.
Every Duke team is a little different, and obviously they replace Flag, but it's a good deep team with a lot of height and kind of positionless in certain ways. I mean, it's sort of what describes.
Yeah, that's the problem is for us is they move guys around in positions because they always have been positionless, but now they've got size, sometimes 6'5", 6'6", everywhere, and 6'9" inside and 6'10", and the way that Boozer can handle the ball, he pops out, he can shoot a long 3, he can take it to the hole. To me, he might be as complete. Paulo was unbelievable, and then Flag was very good too. But if you talk about this kid, might be as good a passer as a lot of point guards. He can really pass the ball, does a great job of that. He's got pedigree. His dad he's a lot like his dad, as I remember it. And his dad was a very good player. He doesn't get rattled. I thought Doug, whose scout it is, I thought he said it best. You better go beat him because he ain't beating himself. That's a pretty good compliment for a freshman in college. Doesn't get rattled. He's not beating himself. He plays under control, and for scoring as many points as he does, he plays pretty unselfish. So I got a lot of respect for him, and to be honest for his family. His dad was a great player.
With Cam, your own freshman, do you expect to have him full go, or what's your?
Well, I expect to have him full go unless he gets hit some way or another, and re-injures the sprain. But I expect him to be full go. One thing good about Cam, he's tougher than nails, so I don't think he cares. He hurt that thing in the first couple minutes of the game and didn't seem to faze him. So that says it all about Cam.
Wondering about Caleb a little bit. Saw you more things out there. Not so much is he going to come back, but
He's not.
when you get to that second part of the year, if he's able to kind of be on that scout team,
Oh yeah,
and get
that's
back,
what's
how
going to
much
be
does that help?
critical. And I mean, he's a miracle. He's a freak. He's a weirdo. Take whatever words you want, but it's unbelievable in 5.5 months what he's doing right now. I mean, he's up dunking, and they would hold him back, but they don't have to. And so, would it be inviting if in the middle of January he could play? It would be if he wasn't a good enough player, but he is a good enough player, and he's got 2 years left, and I wouldn't do that to him. So,
Yeah, it's not like you can just add a guy into the mix.
no, we're not football where you can play in 10 games before you and still red shirt. I mean, we're the only sport that still has rules on the court and no rules off the court.
The toughness factor of this team, Jeremy, Cam, guys like that, does that start when they get to Michigan State, or is that developed over time at a lot of ways?
No, I can't take credit for that. Jeremy's been Jeremy since he was born. I think he came out of the womb with boxing gloves on, and Cam, I mean, he plays out there in a tough league, tough area, and his dad's his coach, his mom's a coach, so I just love the way Cam and he, what both those guys have. Jeremy has a high basketball IQ, but Cam has a high basketball and academic IQ, and that makes it even better.
How much does, I mean, you say that about those guys, but we've seen that develop in Jackson too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, since from day one to now,
Hey, Jackson and Coop have both been great. Jackson's been a lot better lately, but Coop had a bad game the last game. I mean, he'd be the first to tell you that, but he's been playing pretty good too, rebounding, defending. He's doing a lot of things, and he's starting to make free throws more often, and he'd been scoring the ball a little bit better, and he just had a bad day, and that they do a good job knocking the ball loose. They knocked it loose, but I feel so good about both of them. I mean, they've really, they're a testament of what it's like when you stay in a program and you get better every year, and they have gotten better every year. So,
did you expect Jackson to have the kind of swagger that he has at times? I mean, I think he was kind of leering over that one dude at one point. It's like, oh, that's a little bit.
As you guys know, you evaluate him, you interview him, I should say, and Jack's got a little crazy side to him, but I love it. I mean, there is nobody that I've had lately that works as much on his game as Jackson. So it's one thing he does do, and so he deserves to have a little swagger.
And his touch is down low, can still come around. I mean, it's been good early in his career, but I don't want to say slumped, but some have kind of rolled off the rim on him a little bit.
I think he's missed some close shots. He was so good at it early, then he started really working on that perimeter game, and now he's got to put both of them together. He puts both of them together, he goes from a good player to a great player. And I think he knows it. He's starting to do that. He's still rebounding well, which is critical.
He's moving well on defense. He mentioned
a lot better.
Best shape.
He's best shape of his life. It's been fun to see guys come around, but I just I caution everybody that I don't think you've seen how good we are yet, but I don't think you've seen how good a lot of teams are yet. And we've been a little lucky because we've had 4 guys intact, like Kentucky has maybe 1, so some of those teams are going to get better and some of those teams aren't. And so I'm reserving my overall excitement. I feel good about my team right now, but not ready to canonize anybody until the next 2-3 weeks go.
You really have to challenge your team this season before December 10th. I think more than ever before. Saban used to say you can only really, really challenge your team a few times in a season. You've already done it. Would you agree more before December 10th?
A little bit. What's happened, I played a little bit of a bigger non-conference that one year, 2003, but we weren't playing any conference games, in December. The last 5 years, when you start playing 2 conference games, and you play 4 or 5, and then you got some decent other teams. Now, we still got Oakland coming up. Toledo's been very good coming up. Cornell, Colgate, I thought was a good team. And, even in the exhibition, Bowling Green just went to Kansas State and won, So Yeah, I think it has, but I think we've done it in a good way too. We've had some times to prepare for each game and in between. So, so far everything's been good, but we haven't lost the game yet. And we'll see if when we do, if that changes the demeanor of everybody. But I think this week, I would just like to ask our fans. We're trying to bring it back like the old days, and it's been that way this year. I mean, the fans have been unbelievable. Hopefully, they'll be excited for Saturday.
Think the students will get up early enough?
I think the students will be here early. I ain't worried about our students. They'll be good.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right,
Thanks,
guys.
Tom.
Yeah, take care.
Hey, Chris.